Howdy, this is PhantomStrider. And this is Boo. Well, it's time we plunge our fists into the murkiest depths of filth and depravity that cartoons have ever given us. The cancelled episodes of what I consider the worst cartoon of all time. Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon. Apparently, these episodes were of such subpar, revolting quality that even the guy who brought us Ren Seeks Help couldn't manage to get them made. So let's roll up our sleeves and chat about the 3 cancelled episodes of the worst cartoon of all time. Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon. Also, for better or for worse, I found prototype footage of all the cancelled episodes. Yes, I'm sorry, I wish I didn't find it either. Anyway, on to the countdown. Ugh.
And the ones that didn't drown.
Number 3.
Frosty Mountains.
The Big Switch. Stimpy, understandably, can't handle Ren's abuse anymore. So the two get into a massive argument over which is better, to be an idiot or a psychotic a-hole. You two, Goku answers that question while fighting Frieza in one sentence.
I'd rather be a brainless beast than a heartless monster like you.
They finally settle the argument by switching roles for the day. Apparently, this was meant to be the sequel to Ren Seeks Help. But given in that episode, Ren gets sent to a psych ward after committing murder and mutilation, I don't know how that would occur. But given the cartoon's overwhelmingly negative reception, this episode thankfully got cancelled.
And the ones that didn't drown.
And for number 2, The Wilderness Adventure. George Liquor takes our buddies Ren and Stimpy hunting deep into the woods.
We've got nothing to protect us but our wits!
Our buddy John Crickfalusi tried to get this greenlit several times by Nickelodeon, but every single time they rejected it. Why? Well, to be honest, I'm not completely sure. When you look at it, it seems like a standard Ren and Stimpy episode. There's your standard gross-out scenes, like a duck sharing its regurgitated food with Ren. But even then, it's actually kind of funny. But apart from that, all that really happens is George Liquor takes Ren and Stimpy into the woods. They find a duck pond, and a duck asks Ren to marry him.
Isn't love grand?
But the way Nickelodeon repeatedly rejected this episode, it makes you wonder, what did they see that we didn't see? Did Ren fornicate with a bear or something?
And the ones that didn't drown.
And the number 1 cancelled adult party episode is Life Sucks.
The unlucky ones got frostbite.
With a title like that, of course it would have been the worst episode we'd ever seen. This one was made right before John was completely fired from Nickelodeon. I wonder why.
Murder, Stimpy. That's what life is about. Murder.
An episode dedicated to explaining why existence is miserable and terrible. I think this would have been an interesting contender for Ren Seeks Help if John had ever been allowed to make it. And lucky us, I tracked down the unaired footage for all of us to enjoy. Ooh. Yes, I'm sorry I did. So we start the episode with Stimpy happily watering his garden, only for Ren to come in and tell him that life sucks.
Life sucks. Don't say that!
Anyway, since Stimpy disagrees with him, Ren gives us an extensive look at life's past tragedies like the Children's Crusade to prove his point.
Some of the little rascals drowned in the rivers. No! Yes, they did. That's a very happy Ren. Happy for the fishes.
A horrible tragedy wherein thousands of children died from the elements while marching to the Holy Land. Real classy, John. Nice work.
And they skewered the little fellows with the spears and with the arrows.
This was originally meant to be the prequel to Ren Seeks Help. I guess this was what pushed Stimpy over the edge. It's never actually stated in Ren Seeks Help what Ren did, apart from, you know, be brutal, horrible, and abusive to everyone and everything for his whole life. Interestingly, almost all the employees of John's company considered this the best Ren and Stimpy episode ever made. In fact, they wanted to make it into a TV movie, traumatizing children all over the world. Well done, guys, well done. At this point, I'm not surprised they'd think this unmentionable, hideous, revolting piece of garbage filth is good. My guess is Nickelodeon's executives saw the prototype of this episode, and after waking themselves up from their involuntary spasms of terror and cleaning the vomit up off the floor, they promptly booted John from his office and burned it. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.